Hello there, me again. Okay, so give a suitable formula for calculating the value in D13. So we wanted to work out the average, which is 94.7. You notice that I highlighted it. So we want to work out the average from D6 to D12. Okay, so we could do it like this. D6 to D12. Other ways you could do that is you could obviously add them up, equal sum D6 to D12, and then divide it by however many there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's possible. Or you could do equals D6 plus D7 plus D8 plus D9 plus D10 plus D11 plus D12 divided by 7. Okay, so there's lots of ways. This is clearly the easiest way. Now, if formulas, this baffles people. I know it's easy for me to say, but it really, really doesn't have to be complicated. I just think you need to take some time to have a little look at them. So, give a suitable if statement for cell E6 that would work when copied into E7 to E12. Now that's telling me that we need to use the dollar sign, the absolute reference, if we always want to stick it to a certain cell. So let's go have a little look at cell E6. My highlighter out. E6. Okay. Now, so we want to test, because this is basically testing what's in there. All right. It's comparing it to the school target, which is 94.5. So it's saying if that's equal, greater than or equal to that, then school target achieved. If not, below school target. You can do those the other way around as well. Okay, so equals if D6 is greater than, yeah, that's right, greater than E3, then school target achieved. If not, below school target. Okay, so if is done there for us. So equals if, open bracket, this is our argument, the first bit. E6 is greater than or equal to E3. I need to use my dollar signs. Right, 3. Okay, that's my first part. So I'm going to put a comma. So that's my argument. That's the bit that people find the most difficult. D6 is greater than or equal to E3, then value of true. If that's true, I want to say school target achieved. You need to put in speech marks. Okay, another comma for the value if false. Not below school target. Okay. No, that's hard. Give it a go, guys. All right. So, the advantages of spreadsheets. What if investigations are used to make predictions? Describe a what if investigation which could be used for this spreadsheet and state the results of the investigation. Sorry, it's not the advantages of spreadsheet. I was just predicting then and I wasn't right. So it's asking you about what if investigations. You did this in year 10 coursework and you had to change something in your spreadsheet and have a little look at it. So we need to think about what we could change and so what if investigations are used to describe a what if investigation which could be used for the spreadsheet and state the results. So you've got to give a scenario, what would be the results. Okay, so have a little think about that, have a little go. Okay, so just going to have a little look at my spreadsheet. So we could say, I don't know, if the school target goes down, or let's say goes up to 95%. So if that went up to 95%, then this person here would not be achieving the target. So we could say if the school target goes up to 95%, then more pupils would not be achieving the target. So let's say something like that. So if the school, with the right thing now, we don't want to say the wrong target, percent goes up to, 95%, I was thinking, what would happen then? Then more pupils would be below target. You can come up with anything really, guys. You've got to look at this and what could change. So you could say if the number of days absent increased for Olivia, then her average attendance would go down. So it's just kind of looking at what could change, what could you play around within that spreadsheet. So it's not just about changing data, changing the number of days, it's about the impact it would have on the rest of the spreadsheet. Okay? Right, number 7, health hazards. We're really getting there, guys. So health hazards are risks when using ICT. Tick the correct boxes to show which of the following are best preventions for health hazards. So you have a little look at that. Okay, so using a footrest is not eye strain, is it? It's going to, or repetitive strain injury, which is basically typing all the time, using the same movement all the time, and you get bad hands, or texting all the time, and you get bad hands. So footrest would help you with your back. Okay. Focus on a distance object is obviously eye. Use an ergonomic keyboard, be the typing injury, and screen filters would be your eye strain. Okay with that? Next up, ICT is used in many schools. Tick the correct boxes below to show which 3 of the following are specialist input devices. So have a little look at that. Oh, sorry, for people with disabilities. Okay, so microphone, braille keyboard, and foot mouse. Okay, so if you didn't have use of your arms, you could use a foot mouse. If you didn't have use of your hands, you could speak the words into the screen. Okay? Give an example of how an emerging technology could be used in school to enhance learning. So this is new things coming into school that are kind of on the cusp of happening. So not, too crazy, but on the cusp of happening. So have a little think of an example. There's so many things you could write. Okay. So virtual reality headset to experience a school trip without the cost of leaving the building. Okay. Other things that we could talk about are drones. Okay, who knows in the future? Will your teacher be artificial intelligence? Will drones be used for sport, for picking up tennis balls? Will there be wearable technology coming in? Who would have thought? if you told me that in the future